let's talk about FIFA 22. Now, I'm literally playing manager mode on 2K21 at the moment as Manchester City because, that's who I support, so obviously I'm going to be them. But what I wanted to come on here and say is I cannot wait till FIFA 22. The updates they're bringing to Ultimate Team are sounding interesting, especially with how they're changing div rivals, because I love that game mode, and that's basically like all I play. So it's going to be interesting to see how they fix that, but also the fact that it's going to be it's going to be less, not more, less equals, yeah, it's going to be less, random. So rather than like some really good player with like foot champs cards and everything, instead of them playing div rivals, they can be playing the foot champs all week, or they can be playing in the elite division, in the better divisions, and it's going to be a lot more precise to how good you are rather than how good your division is, which is a lot better because I might have a really good team and I might, be in a reasonable division, which I am, but I'm not exactly the best player. So that is a great thing for people like me who play the game a lot but aren't that good and are playing a lot of div rivals and coming up against, what happens in my div rivals is I get 5 or 6 wins in a row and then get to the top of the division, get 1 win away from the next division, and then I'll lose 4 or 5 matches, and then I'll win another 1, lose 2, and then be back where I started, really, and then go back to where I finished, and then go back to where I started, until I get a good enough team where I'm like, okay, I might not be the best player, but I have a better team than them, and it takes me to the victory. So I'm thankful for that from FIFA, because that was way too much of an issue for players like me to progress up, because if it wasn't like that, I would probably be in div 4 or div 3 or like something like that. But because it's the way it is, because of the not the match fiction, but you know what I mean, the matchmaking and everything like that, it's like, oh, this player's like winning too many games, let's bring on a 94 rated team when he has a 91 rated team or whatever like that, and then I still beat one of them. You know what I mean. But yeah, that's just so annoying to me, and I'm so glad that it sounds like they're going to be fixing that and changing it. But also I can't wait for FIFA 22 because of because of a lot of the transfers that have happened, because Sancho, Varane have gone to Premier League, and that's going to be a lot better for me, chemistry wise from the start, and because it's not until, halfway through or at the end of the year when I start, doing different leagues other than Premier League or La Liga, because those are the only two I mainly use. And then but right now I went from using a Bundesliga team to a Serie A team, because that's what I'm best at. But also my 7 game win streak on manager mode just got ended by Nottingham Forest as Manchester City. So yeah, that was not good. But because I am still playing while I make this video. But yeah, I cannot wait to get all these updates, to see all these new players and everything, and just to start a whole new team again, because I'm not going to be doing that on here. I have a team on there that I use for Twitch and stuff that I could start again on, but I can't be bothered. And plus it's coming out next month, the FIFA 22, so I'm just going to wait till then. And then also the new WWE 2K22 game is coming out, so this is going to be a big month or to 2 months for me financially, because I don't have 100 quid to be spending on video games, but I can damn sure be spending £100 on these two games, whether I have it or not. So yeah, basically, there's the video to wrap up FIFA 22. What my thoughts are for it. It's a shame though that because I'm going to be instead of playing it on there, I'm going to be playing it on there now. Because I only started playing on there because I didn't have my PC when it started, and I didn't know whether it was going to be good enough to play FIFA 21. And it was, so and I only got that on half price when my PlayStation stopped working, and I had to buy a new one. So I bought a new PlayStation, but then that team became, you know, like abundantly not needed. So I only use that for Twitch now. However, I will be switching to that one and then doing a lot more Twitch FIFA gaming. Like when I'm going to be doing a big objective or something like that, I'm just going to be Twitching it. And then, yeah, basically, so it's going to be good. But the only issue with that is the fact that PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X are getting big updates apparently on the animations and the gameplay, the look of the gameplay and everything, more humanizing it or whatever. I don't fully understand what the new animations and things like that are going to bring, but whatever it is, it's apparently good and it's apparently fantastic and everything. However, the issue is, instead of going, oh yeah, these PC gamers have spent what, 800 to 1,000 and upwards to buy good PCs to be able to play games like this. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to keep them at the PlayStation 4 levels, because we are getting the exact same game that the PlayStation 4 players are getting, not the PlayStation 5 games are getting, and apparently they're both very different. So PlayStation 4 is going to be practically the exact same as FIFA 21, just obviously with different changes and how the rivals and things like that change. But we're getting the same gameplay as FIFA 21, and then the PlayStation 4 and Xbox Series X ones aren't. They're getting updated, proper, better gameplay. And this is the issue with EA right now, because EA went, oh yeah, we don't want to exclude the people who have worse PCs to play it. And the thing is, people with PCs not able to support the thing will have a PlayStation 4 or 5, because instead of spending that money on a PC, they spend it on that instead. So what are you thinking, EA? Get on it. But yeah, we're apparently getting the exact same game as the last gen, even though the only reason we play PC is to stay up to date with the new gen without paying for a whole new console every, 4 years. So yeah, EA, you just mugged us off. So thank you for that. But am I still going to get the game? You bet. Am I going to pre-order it? Yes, probably, if I get enough money and before it comes out. So yeah, but I am 100% going to be pre-ordering the WWE 2K22 game, which I'm also going to make a video on when we get more updates and things on it. However, it is sponsoring SummerSlam on Saturday, so we should learn a lot more about it then. So I might do a video on it then. Anyway guys, goodbye.